Hello and welcome, my beautiful Sagittarius. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the weeks September 25th to October the 8th. Yes, this is a two-week reading. If you'd like me to come out bi-weekly, because your monthlies and your bi-monthlies, your mid-months are out for finance and career. If you want me to add this in addition from, I had been doing the weeklies, but people have been coming forward concerned and missing me. So I thought I'd better come out more often again. If you like what I'm doing, please leave a comment and those thumbs up, because it definitely helps that little sneaky algorithm in the back office to generate traffic to these videos. And that's why we keep coming out doing what we're doing. If we're getting traffic generated here where we are stimulating interest in people out there as creative creators out here, we keep doing this work. So I hope you like them. Please leave me a comment, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. Okay, I've taken time to shuffle these because these are a little more lengthy, these readings, because they're lasting 2 weeks. Now, the card you got for your download message is communicate. So there may be some issues here where you need to sit down and have some heart-to-heart discussions with somebody. This could be somebody close to you. It could be a friend, your soulmate. This could be your love mate. This could be your partner. But you definitely are going to be communicated. Now, this can also have to do with any discussions at work. You might have to go in and communicate with a team of people at work, or someone you work with or for, your employer perhaps. Maybe you're self-employed and you're going to be communicating with your staff about something. Or, like I say, this can be on a personal level. So this particular time of energy will have to do with communicating well. And that is being articulate, creative, and accurate when you convey and discuss information back and forth with somebody. Okay, the powers that be. All right, coming in your first row, my beautiful Sagittarius. Your first oracle message is blossoming. So you are just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So don't try to rush a process right now, because it's all part of your path. Okay, and maybe communicating with somebody here is taking time, and don't be afraid. Okay, enjoy learning new knowledge and skills as well in the process. Take time to gather new ideas. Do your research before you go out there and communicate. This is also about taking care of yourself personally. Okay, in order for our vessel to work properly, we need to take care of it. So we need to nurture our body, maybe with fresh air and sunshine and water and healthy food right now. But slow down. Okay, this is a card that says step back and slow down. Have patience. Some of you might even be getting, because of the blossoming here, you might even be getting involved in more natural nature things like gardening and getting involved. Maybe you're bringing in some houseplants into the house as we move forward into a new season, where maybe where you live on the planet, you can't have an outdoor garden anymore. So you might be bringing things in to enjoy that beautiful energy. Remember, nature has a way of balancing things, and houseplants pick up all that negative energy and they purify our air for us. So living around plants is really healthy. So coming in with that, the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is about something moving fast. Things are going to shift here. This was about taking your time, but then you're going to see something shift. There could be something that shows up in your email or a phone call or a text or even a letter form that you will have to make a choice about and go after. Don't be afraid. This is about being energetic, and this is about dealing with negotiations and debaters around you, and maybe even people who want to compete with you. But you love a challenge. Don't be afraid to step up to that effort there. Step up into the challenge here. Be passionate. But some of you could actually be having to ask to do something in a hurry that might be unexpected. Maybe they're going to say, well, I need you to go travel and do this, or I need you to take a business trip. And it might be sort of off the cuff very quickly. And you might have to plan something like that. Planning something to move on, and maybe you're moving on into a vacation, or moving on and working and having to take a business trip. Or you could be signing documents or telling me, and I want you to be careful. Listen to your voice, inner voice of wisdom, and don't sign anything too quickly until you do read things. Take your time here when you're reading any documents that could be legal and binding. You've heard me say this before. Consumer beware. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. So Spirit, what do they need to see, know, and expect coming in? Planting your seeds, taking time, waiting for your harvest to come in. She has that ability, this beautiful Queen of Cups. So moving forward and knowing that also she could be dealing with, she loves nature. She loves animals. You could be dealing with those issues. We talked about nature and getting into it. But it's giving birth to your dreams and realizing that even though you're hearing about something coming in quick, I do think that you are going to be patient and wait for something here. Maybe you're signing documents. They're saying, well, they're here. You have to come in and sign them now. Maybe it has to do with something like that, and you have to wait for them to be notarized or to be agreed to. Okay, so the beautiful Queen of Pentacles, she's all about stepping forward and planting her seeds, but she has this ability to be patient, right? And remember to enjoy the time you have with people around you. But this is a card of prosperity and taking a sensible approach. Also, she's known to have a green thumb. What she nurtures, what she plants, she sees success coming in. Coming in next, you've got the deep freeze. Now, this is quite interesting because you have this, this card here, the blossomings, which takes time. Everything takes time. You have this Queen of Pentacles, planting your seeds. It takes time, right? And so does this particular card when it says deep freeze. You could be feeling that now is the time to put activity on hold while you rest. Okay, maybe you have to rest through something. Maybe, you've picked up a bug or a flu bug, or you're feeling under the weather, or maybe you need time, just time to rejuvenate and reactivate. Put all your arguments on ice right now. Nothing's going to benefit from that. Okay, if you jump into anything like that. This is about self-care and reflecting, and taking time. Maybe you need to take time for you. Go get a massage or take a rest or, read a book. This is about taking time right now. And some of you might need it. If you're feeling under the weather and you're dealing with health issues, temporary health issues, this is the time of the year when we pick up those bugs that the kids bring home from school, and you might need to just rest up. With that comes in the Tower. And we know the Tower is about sudden change. We know that the Tower is about something ending very suddenly and you having to rebuild on a new foundation. So maybe suddenly something came up where you had to take time off, where you've had to think about your next move. If it's the end of a contract or a job, or maybe you're just taking time off because all of a sudden you got a cold and a flu bug and you go, oh, you wake up in the morning and you can't talk because you got a sore throat. Whatever the case is, this is about, moving forward here and rebuilding something and taking care of your needs. So even though this Tower moment comes all of a sudden and bang, everything changes in a minute, you have this ability now to make use of these times and be resourceful, taking care of business, literally, and business with yourself, personally. Let's see what we have here with these cards here. Let's see. So definitely, taking time here, planning your moves, communicating on, with others so that you can get on board. What do we got? We got the Queen of Wands, staying focused. Yeah, it's important you stay focused on your needs right now, okay? Whether you're taking care of yourself personally or whether you're taking care of business. She is so focused. And this is about you saying, you know what? I need to do what's right for me. And that's what it is. Done and done. She goes after what she wants. She doesn't take any, she's learned hard, okay? She's kind of the phoenix. She's been through the fire and come out the other side. And now she says, you know what? I'm capable of dealing with anything that comes down my path now. So going after your goals, staying focused on that. She's usually portrayed with a cat at her feet. She's totally oblivious to it. She's fearless. And this is where you're going to reach your energy level. Rebuilding a new foundation, knowing what you need to do is right, and making sure you plan your moves carefully, slowly. Don't rush in. In the center, you have the surrender. What do you need to surrender to? To the magic of who you are. I love it. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. Step up into your power, my beautiful Sagittarius. Don't be timid. Go after what it is you want and know that you are worthy and you deserve it, okay? You have this ability, this beautiful aspect of you being a unique one fingerprint in time. Don't be afraid to go out there and shine in your light, okay? Let people know the gifts you have, the powers that be, and you're going to see things shift and change. You are a beautiful person. Go after what you want and know you deserve it. So manifest it. right? Manifest it. What's coming in with that? It's going to happen. Wow. What are these goals? What is this passion? What is it you're going after? Victory after hard work and struggle, and getting recognized for that. Some of you might even be on a epic level of public recognition, right? So this is achievement. This is about knowing that all the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears that you've been, generating your attention into and investing your time into is going to pay off. So this is a beautiful card of knowing that you can ride high now. You're sitting in the seat of power, and you're getting the rewards you deserve. Okay, you're going to see that coming in here, right? Beautiful. Let's see what you've got here with that. Spirit, what does Sagittarius need to see, know, and expect when it comes to all of this happening? It's beautiful. So you've taken time, you've thought about it, you've communicated, and you're planting your seeds to go forward, and you're determined. Yes, we've got the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're not backing down. You might even be stepping out there solo. You might be single now. You might be opening your own business. You might be saying, hey, I'm doing this, and going after what you want. She's had a hard life, this Queen of Swords, and she's learned from her mistakes, and she's learned from her challenges, but it's made her stronger. And you're leaning into the power of that energy. So going after what you want is what's going to give you the success with the Six of Wands. Go after what you want. You have this ability. You've got all those resources because you have those beautiful talents and uniqueness about you. Don't be afraid. Be strong. You now have seen the truth in a situation, and you can grab it by the horns and ride it hard. I love it. You've got the Ring coming in. Yes, a beautiful card here. This is about partnership, contracts, right? Agreements, something, that runs in a circle. This is something that's going around and round that you're going to be able to do. You could be signing legal documents right now, but it's also about, a strong bond between two people. There could be a marriage coming in, a partnership like that. Maybe somebody's asking you to go in business with them and partner up, or maybe move in together, or take a relationship to the next level, or commit, right? This is total commitment. Communicating on that level. So there could be an engagement as well. This card also is indicative of dealing with military service. This could be that too. You are creating a foundation, but you're doing it with someone else. Okay, this is a mutual foundation. Staying together, okay, for the sake of love maybe. You're strengthening a relationship. You're bringing something to a conclusion that has lived for years, but also returning to the starting point. And I think a relationship's going to grow and change over time. This is about long-term relationships. Okay? Beautiful. Something coming in. The Hierophant. Yeah, maybe you are getting married. Maybe this is the church. Maybe you're going to, renew your vows or get married or have your rings blessed or whatever the case is. This is doing things in a traditional manner, right? You're doing things properly. But this is having traditional values here, and you're conforming to that. But it also is a card of commitment and marriage, right, as well. So know that you're leaning into your higher self. Some of you could be tapping into more meditative work, spiritual work, connecting with those people who have those same likes and aspirations and goals. I think you're going to be connecting with a new circle of people, and it might be people at work, that you have a commitment with, you're partnering up with, or it could be a family. When we get married, we get engaged, we inherit the family of our new companion, and you could be doing that as well, meeting these new people. Let's see what we have. What do we have with that? We have planting our seeds again. Oh, there's a lot of planting seeds in this reading. Holy moly. So you're waiting for something. Maybe you're waiting for your wedding day. Maybe you're waiting for a business contract to come in to be signed for a dual communication here, a partner in business or a partner in love. Maybe you're getting your ring sized, who knows? But whatever it is, you're planting your seeds and you're waiting for something. Now, it could be on a business level. Maybe you put out a resume or you've had an interview with somebody, or you're waiting for medical tests or scholastic tests if you've written an exam. But know that this is unnecessary worry. You've crossed your T's, you've dotted your I's, and it will work out in your favor. I love it. Now we've got the moon. Okay, so as we move through this reading, this could have to do with the Pisces. We know that. In the major arcana in tarot, that's what it means. But we are speaking of an oracle message here. And this could be love and romance, intuition and psychic abilities, to be creative, okay? New ideas you're standing up for, right? It brings fame and it brings honor to you, this beautiful card, but it also lights your path. The moon is the biggest, brightest ball in the sky in the dark times, right? And it always is, darkest before the light. But I think you're reaching out. I think you're doing your research. I think you're seeing a picture now in complete clarity to go after what it is you want, okay? Whether that's your job, your career, a new project, or even love. Coming in with that, we have the Queen of Wands. She shows up twice. Very, very powerful when that happens in a reading. And it's telling me that you're going to have some really good luck when it comes to business. Good business sense coming in here. Having the confidence to go after what you want. This could also be a kind and loyal, generous person who you communicate, who's your confidant. And she is a competitive woman. She goes after what she wants. There's the black cat at her feet, and she's oblivious to it because she's focused, and she flips the bird. And anybody that says they doubt that she has the ability to make her dreams come true, she says, yeah, you doubt me, watch me. She's focused and she's strong, and as I said, I call her the phoenix, and you are definitely going to see things happen here. She also values her home and her family life, and she defends that to the end, okay? You may be dealing with that as well. You may be standing up and loving your family more and being there to step in and help a family member that might need you to lean into. Okay? Let's see what we have for your final card here. This has been a very powerful reading. Things are happening. Wow. Worst times are over. Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands says you struggled, you fought, you dealt with situations here, and now you're able to go forward. You're not going to take on those burdens anymore. No. You've decided to say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. It's my time. I need to move forward. I'm not going to stand there and take any more of this problem here. The Ten of Wands says you struggled hard. You took on a lot of work. Excuse me. And that might have had to do at work. Maybe you were taking on more work than you could handle, and now you've reached that point where you're going, I'm not doing that anymore. Maybe you took on the burdens of other people and responsibilities of other people in your life, okay? Maybe you're working too hard right now, and you have to put in too many hours right there. So you need to balance, right? You need to balance. And it could be on a professional or a personal part of your life. Maybe you're trying to do too much, right? And you need to slow down. All right? You need to cut out those unnecessary burdens of activity. Slow your pace, okay? Because all work and no play makes Johnny a dull boy, remember? But the worst is over. When we get tens, it means we've dealt with that situation. And it means now it's over. You've come to a conclusion here where you're taking a stand, you're staying focused, and you're going after your goals, come what may. Well, beautiful reading, my beautiful Sagittarius. I wish you a beautiful 2 weeks here of wonderful energy, and know that I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon.